My dear child, some of the things might have led you to worry about your life. You may not know why it is still happening, and you might be trying to change it from happening in your life. So you might be stuck with that. Because of that, you may not be able to talk with anyone. So which might have led you to lose friends and relations. And when I have a plan for a person, I will accomplish it in such a way so that the person will see my grace throughout the process by giving a testimony to glorify me among people. And you know the story of Joseph. Even amid everything, he never lost his faith in me. His faith was increasing day by day. When the right time came, he saw what I prepare for him. For everything, I have the right time. I know when you will be prepared to get the blessing I have stored for you. And at that time, you will get what I have stored for you in such a way that my grace throughout your life and will have a testimony in your life to glorify me throughout the whole world. So have a faith in me, and I know what I am doing in your life. So instead of worrying, start trusting me. You will never lose it from your life, and at that time, you will see. So, my child, know that this is your winning season where you used to fail and you now prosper. So, where you used to shy away, you now show up empowered. The universe is both protecting and cradling you with every decision you make and every step you take. So, you are abundantly blessed and highly favored. Make today another opportunity to step toward your dream life, and it is all here for you. So know that the house that you are living visited by me very soon. And ready for my welcome and receive huge blessings and miracles for you. This exact moment is all that we ever have. Your life is happening right now. Your life does not begin when you achieve something or you became something, and it is happening this very second. The happiness, self acceptance, worth, peace, and purpose that you are seeking can only be found now. Where you are, it is within you. So, if your present is not a reflection of your best life, things can only improve once you have made peace with the present or found peace in it. Resisting the present would not improve things. Only acceptance of the present helps to make a way for a better future. So, know the difference between your wants and your needs. You may want many things, but you may need a specific path to attain them. So, understanding your role in a creation is essential to your thriving, and you decide what you want to welcome. So So the universe provides what you need to get there. Learn to trust yourself and the process that produces your plenty. So my child, know that. Be strong, be kind, be free, do things that make you proud of yourself. Surround yourself with people who bring out your best qualities and distance yourself from the people who do the opposite. Be true, true to yourself and true to your morals. Stand up for yourself. Don't let people take advantage of your kindness and soft heart. So don't take shit from anyone and don't put yourself down. Believe in yourself and believe in your journey. Be good to yourself. So be unapologetically you, embrace your imperfections, accept the fact that when you grow sometimes you lose people and that is okay. So celebrate your every success and learn from failure, and most importantly, never ever let anything stand in the way of the woman you are becoming. So worship is a choice and you have to choose to worship despite feeling hopeless. So you have to choose to see God as bigger than this suffering you are experiencing. Example, loss, trauma, heartbreak, rejection and sickness. So your worship magnifies God far above your present situation, and you have to choose to worship the God of miracles, signs and wonders. So you have to choose to worship in the times when depression and darkness surrounds you. So worship is needed for your breakthrough and there is power in your worship. So even when it does not make sense, choose to lift your hands in worship to shift your focus from your problems to your God. So the key to being at peace in this world, at peace in your relationships, is you being spiritually fit. And when you are not good inside, not good with God, situations and people are going to get to you. Upset you, irritate, frustrate, disappoint. But if you are filled with God's grace and Mercury's surrender secure, then you easily let things go. The very same situation and people would not get to you. You can't control others, but you can control your connection to God, and there you find the peace to just let it all go. So, Almighty Father, thank you for my life. Father, today I ask you to touch and empower my heart with your divine presence, that I may be filled with your light, peace, wisdom, hope, and strength. So lead my heart to always believe and trust in your faithfulness, especially when I'm faced with difficult trials and challenges in my journey. Also, Father, deepen and straighten my faith so that I would always see and feel your presence in Jesus, who is the good shepherd and king of my life. So continue to guide me in green pastures and quiet waters, where my soul can find refreshment, fullness of life, healing and trust, rest and acceptance. Thank you for loving me true and true. And I love you as well. In Jesus' name, Amen. So, Merciful Father, adore and acknowledge you as the King of Kings and Lords of my life. I thank you for the constant trust and kindness you have been pouring on me and my family. Father, be always at my side, be the King of my mind, heart, and soul. Bless my eyes in order that I may see bright opportunities beyond my pains and sufferings. Bless my heart that I may see clearly your purpose for my life and that I may have the courage to actualize the potential you have implanted in my heart. Also, I ask you, Father, to empower my mind and heart to be more positive, peaceful, and resilient in the face of life's uncertainties and setbacks. So, my child, know that. But sometimes it is easy to forget we ever had a home in the first place, and that is okay. No one expects, and your journey is to be easy. No one expects you to have it all together all the time, but it is not an excuse for the people you have hurt. So, this does not mean you get to hurt yourself either. This is about making room for the bad choices you have made, and this is about allowing yourself to be as human as you can be. And most of all, brutally honest with yourself. This is about giving up on the need to be perfect. To give up on fantasizing a life with no mistakes, no risk, no failure, and no detour. So, this is about the path you have taken, the ones you are thankful for, and the ones that turn out broken because, in a way, they were all meant to be a part of your reason for finding your authenticity. And it's about appreciating every little choice you have made, good or bad, and sometimes even being the world is grey, life is multi-dimensional, and your soul stands in the middle of it. So you can get to be easier on yourself and you get to be real, because at the end of the day, that is all we need to tell ourselves. So life gets easier when we are honest about who we are. It gets harder when we fixate on our expectations and believe it is who we must become when we have not even learned how to tell ourselves the truth. And you are your home, and you always will be. So proud that you made a few bad decisions. My child, know that. When we think of love, we often imagine grand gestures, lavish display of affection, and an intense passion that ignites our heart. However, true love can be much simple and more mundane than that. It is about finding joy in the little things, the everyday experiences that make up our lives. So, it is the pleasure of sharing a cup of tea in the morning, watching the sunrise together, and discussing the plans for the day ahead. So, it is the happiness that comes from discovering a new restaurant or exploring a new place hand in hand with the one you love. So, it is the comfort of a quiet evening at a home, reading a book or watching a movie together, enjoying each other's company, and it is the feeling of warmth and comfort that you get from being around someone who knows you inside and out, who can make even the most ordinary moments feel extraordinary, And it is the quiet conversation over a cup of coffee or the sheer laughter over an inside joke. And it is the little thing that add up to create a life full of love and contentment. True love is about finding beauty in the ordinary and the mundane. So it is about recognizing the value of the simple moments and cherishing them with the one you love. It is about feeling the peaceful contentment in your heart that comes from living a fulfilling and meaningful life. So, made all the more special by the presence of your beloved, and in a world that is always changing, there is something truly beautiful about having a love, and that is feel like coming home. So, my child, know that it takes courage to open up and heal areas of deep vulnerability. Each human individual is created with a profound longing to feel loved. So, when your heart is open, you will find that your action tend to match your words. You rarely get often. You are emotionally available. So, when your heart is open, you truly take responsibility for who you are and what you believe are. You love yourself more completely. Conflict resolves more easily, and you have a desire to live in harmony with others. An elephant has the capability to handle a range of tasks from minute ones to those requiring great strength. In this way, Ganesha's trunk is an emblem of his great intelligence and his extraordinary capacity for love. Rely on your own vast array of abilities to tackle your problems and know that Ganesha is supporting you in this process. So, you are surrounded by abundance and prosperity, luxury and quality, prestige and sophistication, value and elegance. So many stories relates that Ganesha has two wives, Siddhi and Priti. The symbolism of these two women indicates that if you walk on the path set by Ganesha, success and prosperity are guaranteed to be always by your side. So the search for material success seldom brings with it achievement of spiritual goals. Ganesha wishes you to realize that by actively developing, you are spiritually and consciously working with the divine. So you will experience positive flow on effect in all areas of your existence, and when you stay connected to your spiritual nature, you have a more serene mind. So develop an accepting perception of yourself. This attitude will help your heart open to spiritual matter. A high level of self mastery coupled with a high ethical practice will increase the likelihood of enjoying material success. My child, know that we may have a little life that we call our own in this big wide world, and it often feels like it runs in circles. These circles form the base for most of our social interactions. And the way we feel about happiness, love, grief, and the way we carry ourselves in all happens within these circles. We like to keep our circles tight with our close friends, family, people, and we love and don't term a relationship with. Or people we love to give names to. Our circle feels like a world within this world. And what I love about life is that it gives us something called science, which taught us about concentric circles. So, and it also give us art which show us what it mean all this while. You love Joji and find someone who adores his music as much. You can't get enough of Interstellar, and it still is your go-to movie on a slow weekend. You adore Neruda and still somehow find time to read nanofiction on Instagram. You may be sitting in a different country shipping a beverage I don't even know how to pronounce, but the day you share a meme, a movie clip, or a simple piece you read. And loved our circle find a common center, something that opens up a wider circle for us to talk about and eventually find our little world within. So, my child, know that it might not feel like it right now, but I promise you it does get better. I can't tell you when it will happen, but it's still little by little, day by day. So you are going to wake up and one morning and realize that your sleep was not plagued by ghosts. You are going to catch yourself laughing at the most mundane moment. You are going to meet people that make your world a brighter place. You are going to be inspired by the little things, the big things, and all that lies between. So you are going to explore your most favorite place and fall in love with new ones. You are going to go swimming at dusk and laugh with your friends and smile at strangers. So you are going to find yourself again. You are going to look back one day and realize that amidst the hurt and the heartache and the pain, you were healing, you were growing.